It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy.
As for Jada, Will says she was never interested in a traditional marriage. In fact, she didn't even want a wedding.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a comment at the end of the video. Let me know what you think about the video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you need the link to the intro of the music and the link to my second channel, the link should be in the description below. Make sure you check out my second channel. All right. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a video of Will Smith and Oprah interviewing on how his life with Jada really is. So it's going to be just like the title. Is Will and Jada really cheating? All right, let's get to it.
Me and Jada, to this day, if we start talking, 4 hours. It's 4 hours if we exchange a sentence.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, it's the center of why we've been able to sustain and why we're still together, not choking the life out of each other. It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It's my responsibility to make me happy, and it's her responsibility to make her happy, and then we're gonna come together and build on that happiness.
All right, that's what I wanted to speak on, the first part, where he says he has to be happy, she has to be happy, and then you come together. All right. This goes back to why men need to go their own way. You have to go into a space by yourself where you have a clear understanding as to who you are. Too many people try to date during the process of their life when they are confused. Too many people try to date when they're in the process of down on their luck. You would notice that with people. They always want to date when they're in the worst time of their life because they need the companionship. In that statement, Will Smith is right. This is a learning lesson to you guys. If you come across a woman and she's problematic already and things are already distorted in her life, if you find yourself trying to make her happy, then you have an imbalancement there. So I do understand what Will is saying, and he's making a lot of sense on there. She is responsible for making herself happy. He's not responsible for making her happy. He understands that. Their relationship lasts because they are friends first.
As for Jada, Will says she was never interested in a traditional marriage. In fact, she didn't even want a wedding. Their union, it's all about bettering themselves and coming together stronger.
Will and Jada.
Jada did not even want a wedding. She didn't want no traditional wedding. I tell you guys all the time, when you want the wedding, you want the kids, you want the house, the white picket fence, and the big family, chances are you're going to end up with the wrong woman because you're under a blue pill spell. Now you want the fairy tale. Women typically wanted the fairy tale. They want to feel like a princess. They want the big weddings too, typically towards a guy that doesn't want to do all that. But when you're the man and you're caught into the fairy tale, a woman will go along with that if you pay the price. And that's what happens with a lot of guys with money. You got to always think about Ginger in Casino. And if you never went to go watch Casino, you need to go watch Casino. All right. In Casino, he tried to buy Ginger. Ginger was off the street. Ginger was a bad girl. Ginger married him. Ginger gave him a kid. But ultimately, Ginger ended up leaving Ace and going back to the pimp. Ace was trying to give her money for her to be a good girl, but Ginger would not change. At the end of the day, Ginger ultimately went back to the pimp regardless of how much money Ace has given her.
Are on a spiritual journey to cleanse the poisonous, unloving parts of our hearts.
Wow.
Okay, what Will is saying here is that he's been through some things and Jada has been through some things, and now they're at the point of their life where they're just trying to get over it and move forward. All right. And ultimately, this is what every individual has to go through. Once you experience pain, It doesn't matter that you experience the pain because everybody's going to experience the pain. So you cannot think that your pain is different than somebody else. For every bad situation that you go through, somebody else has went through worse. What matters in life is how fast you get over that pain.
And we're doing it together in this lifetime, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
But the goal is not a sexual goal.
Really, at the
See, what you guys got to realize when it comes to Will and Jada, they've already did everything. They've already did the swinging. They've already did the other people thing. They've already did that. But they still have a family. They still have a business together that they have to keep intact because everyone is in a tight niche right now. See, the kids have already been molded into this situation. They've already seen all of this behind the scenes. They were seeing it before the actual public started to see it. So now as a family, they became numb to it. And the reason why they don't split is because of the dopamine releases that they get in their body being around each other. It's the same thing with you guys that have been in bad relationships with women and you were afraid to leave because your body spiritually could not detach. That's what's happening with Will and Jada.
Table talk.
Yeah.
You expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know,
That was one of the most, I would probably say, dumbest statements that have ever been said because it shows you the delusional part of a woman. A woman is always expecting you to read her mind. See, a woman may be mad at you and a woman may say, you know what? If he don't come home today and take that napkin off the table, I'm going to be mad with him. He may come home and walk past the table that had the napkin on it and she'll be mad at him for no reason and he'll never know why she was mad, but she was mad over the littlest thing in the world because she thought he was going to read her mind. Majority of the problems that men go through that leave you cuckoo, it's because your woman is having an attitude and doesn't know how to explain to you what's wrong with her because she thought you could read her mind.
Anything that I need to make myself happy, I will present that to my wife that I need that to be happy. Divorce is not an option. We're gonna be together.
you can't expect it to be easy. It's like our marriage was the most difficult, grueling, and excruciating thing that we've ever taken on in our lives. And we're just not quitters. And by the same token, we're not apathetic. We only ever worked on ourselves individually and then presented ourselves to one another better than we were previously.
And during
That's a little bit more maturity on their end where they have worked and said, hey, we're not gonna break apart. We're gonna be together no matter what. That's something that you can give Will and Jada credit for, is due to the fact that they are willing to work it out.
In the experience, I saw Jada as soil and I saw me as a seed, and I saw what felt like the hand of God put me as a seed into the soil of Jada, and this big giant tree grew with all of this fruit. But I started.
Celebrities can always confuse people. Go to E! Entertainment where you can watch the full interview. The link should be in the description. Hopefully you guys got the message from the video. Go over and watch another video, or go to my second channel and watch my vlog videos where you get to see who I am outside of YouTube. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. All right, last time you guys saw me, I don't even know what I was doing, but we're in the gym right now. We're out here, we're in the grind. Day 2 for the weight loss. So I got about 3 minutes left on here, and then we're gonna get started with the day. All right, let's do it. Fuck, we over here doing these. I can't show the camera that much because people don't like the cameras in the gym, but we in here grinding, we in here working. All right, back to the music. YouTube, I'm in the sauna right now. Got to sit in here for about 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I sit in here to 30, but this is normally the time that I put my phone down and meditate a little bit. So I'm just showing you guys some shit that I do. I'm in the gym, in the sauna right now. Hold up. Let's set this timer. I ain't even set the timer. So I got about 15 minutes.